بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
ولقد قال لهم هارون من قبل يا قوم إنما فتنتم به وإن ربكم الرحمن فاتبعوني وأطيعوا أمري.
And Aaron had already told them before the return of Moses, O my people, you are only being tested by it, and indeed, your Lord is the most merciful, so follow me and obey my order.
قالوا لن نبرح عليه عاكفين حتى يرجع إلينا موسى.
They said, we will never cease being devoted to the calf until Moses returns to us.
قال يا هارون ما منعك إذ رأيتهم ضلوا.
Moses said, O Aaron, what prevented you when you saw them going astray?
ألا تتبعني أفعصيت أمري.
From following me, then have you disobeyed my order?
قال يا ابن أم لا تأخذ بلحيتي ولا برأسي إني خشيت أن تقول فرقت بين بني إسرائيل ولم ترقب قولي.
Aaron said, O son of my mother, do not seize me by my beard or by my head. Indeed, I feared that you would say, you caused division among the children of Israel, and you did not observe or await my word.
قال فما خطبك يا سامري.
Moses said, and what is your case, O Samiri?
قال بصرت بما لم يبصروا به فقبضت قبضة من أثر الرسول فنبذتها وكذلك سولت لي نفسي.
He said, I saw what they did not see, so I took a handful of dust from the track of the messenger and threw it, and thus did my soul entice me.
قال فاذهب فإن لك في الحياة أن تقول لا مساس وإن لك موعدا لن تخلفه وانظر إلى إلهك الذي ظلت عليه عاكفا لنحرقنه ثم لننسفنه في اليم نسفا.
Moses said, then go. And indeed, it is decreed for you in this life to say, no contact. And indeed, you have an appointment in the hereafter you will not fail to keep. And look at your God, to which you remain devoted. We will surely burn it and blow it into the sea with a blast.
إنما إلهكم الله الذي لا إله إلا هو وسع كل شيء علما.
Your God is only Allah, except for whom there is no deity. He has encompassed all things in knowledge.
كذلك نقص عليك من أنباء ما قد سبق وقد آتيناك من لدنا ذكرا.
Thus, O Muhammad, we relate to you from the news of what has preceded, and we have certainly given you from us the Qur'an.
من أعرض عنه فإنه يحمل يوم القيامة وزرا.
Whoever turns away from it, then indeed he will bear on the day of resurrection a burden.
خالدين فيه وساء لهم يوم القيامة حملا.
Abiding eternally therein, and evil it is for them on the day of resurrection as a load.
يوم ينفخ في الصور ونحشر المجرمين يومئذ زرقا.
The day the horn will be blown, and we will gather the criminals that day, blue-eyed.
يتخافتون بينهم إن لبثتم إلا عشرا.
They will murmur among themselves, "You remained not but 10 days in the world."
نحن أعلم بما يقولون إذ يقول أمثلهم طريقة إن لبثتم إلا يوما.
We are most knowing of what they say when the best of them in manner will say, "You remained not but 1 day."
ويسألونك عن الجبال فقل ينسفها ربي نسفا.
And they ask you about the mountains, so say, "My Lord will blow them away with a blast."
فيذرها قاعا صفصفا.
And he will leave the earth a level plain.
لا ترى فيها عوجا ولا أمتا.
You will not see therein a depression or an elevation.
يومئذ يتبعون الداعي لا عوج له وخشعت الأصوات للرحمن فلا تسمع إلا همسا.
That day, everyone will follow the call of the caller with no deviation therefrom, and all voices will be stilled before the Most Merciful, so you will not hear except a whisper of footsteps.
يومئذ لا تنفع الشفاعة إلا من أذن له الرحمن ورضي له قولا.
That day, no intercession will benefit except that of one to whom the Most Merciful has given permission and has accepted his word.
يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون به علما.
Allah knows what is presently before them and what will be after them, but they do not encompass it in knowledge.
وعنت الوجوه للحي القيوم وقد خاب من حمل ظلما.
And all faces will be humbled before the ever-living, the sustainer of existence, and he will have failed who carries injustice.
ومن يعمل من الصالحات وهو مؤمن فلا يخاف ظلما ولا هضما.
But he who does of righteous deeds while he is a believer, he will neither fear injustice nor deprivation.
وكذلك أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا وصرفنا فيه من الوعيد لعلهم يتقون أو يحدث لهم ذكرا.
And thus we have sent it down as an Arabic Qur'an and have diversified therein the warnings that perhaps they will avoid sin or it would cause them remembrance.
فتعالى الله الملك الحق ولا تعجل بالقرآن من قبل أن يقضى إليك وحيه وقل رب زدني علما.
So high above all is Allah, the Sovereign, the Truth. And O Muhammad, do not hasten with recitation of the Qur'an before its revelation is completed to you. And say, "My Lord, increase me in knowledge."
وَلَقَدْ عَهِدْنَا إِلَىٰ آدَمَ مِن قَبْلُ فَنَسِيَ وَلَمْ نَجِدْ لَهُ عَزْمًا.
And we had already taken a promise from Adam before, but he forgot, and we found not in him determination.
وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ أَبَى.
And mention when we said to the angels, "Prostrate to Adam," and they prostrated, except Iblis, he refused.
فقلنا يا آدم إن هذا عدو لك ولزوجك فلا يخرجنكما من الجنة فتشقى.
So we said, O Adam, indeed this is an enemy to you and to your wife. Then let him not remove you from paradise so you would suffer.
إن لك ألا تجوع فيها ولا تعرى.
Indeed, it is promised for you not to be hungry therein or be unclothed.
وأنك لا تظمأ فيها ولا تضحى.
And indeed, you will not be thirsty therein or be hot from the sun.
فوسوس إليه الشيطان قال يا آدم هل أدلك على شجرة الخلد وملك لا يبلى.
Then Satan whispered to him. He said, O Adam, shall I direct you to the tree of eternity and possession that will not deteriorate?
فأكلا منها فبدت لهما سوآتهما وطفقا يخصفان عليهما من ورق الجنة وعصى آدم ربه فغوى.
And Adam and his wife ate of it, and their private parts became apparent to them, and they began to fasten over themselves from the leaves of paradise. And Adam disobeyed his Lord and erred.
ثم اجتباه ربه فتاب عليه وهدى.
Then his Lord chose him and turned to him in forgiveness and guided him.
قال اهبطا منها جميعا بعضكم لبعض عدو فإما يأتينكم مني هدى فمن اتبع هداي فلا يضل ولا يشقى.
Allah said, Descend from paradise, all your descendants being enemies to one another. And if there should come to you guidance from me, then whoever follows my guidance will neither go astray in the world nor suffer in the hereafter.
ومن أعرض عن ذكري فإن له معيشة ضنكا ونحشره يوم القيامة أعمى.
And whoever turns away from my remembrance, indeed he will have a depressed life, and we will gather him on the day of resurrection blind.
قال رب لم حشرتني أعمى وقد كنت بصيرا.
He will say, My Lord, why have you raised me blind while I was once seeing?
قال كذلك أتتك آياتنا فنسيتها وكذلك اليوم تنسى.
Allah will say, Thus did our signs come to you, and you forgot them, and thus will you this day be forgotten.
وكذلك نجزي من أسرف ولم يؤمن بآيات ربه ولعذاب الآخرة أشد وأبقى.
And thus do we recompense he who transgressed and did not believe in the signs of his Lord, and the punishment of the hereafter is more severe and more enduring.
أفلم يهد لهم كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون يمشون في مساكنهم إن في ذلك لآيات لأولي النهى.
Then, has it not become clear to them how many generations we destroyed before them as they walk among their dwellings? Indeed, in that are signs for those of intelligence.
ولولا كلمة سبقت من ربك لكان لزاما وأجل مسمى.
And if not for a word that proceeded from your Lord, punishment would have been an obligation due immediately, and if not for a specified term decreed.